Hey there, YouTube. This is my video response to the THELIONHEARTED86's contest. Lionheart, sorry it took so long, but I got it up and I'm doing it, so there you go. Thanks for adding me into this contest, by the way. I really appreciate it. If any of you have subbed because of this contest, I really appreciate that also. Trust me, your subs don't go unrecognized, and I really appreciate the support. So, Lionhearted, you asked us about our favorite caliber and what gun. Well, I got a bunch of them out in front of you. I don't own quite all of them, but I own most of them, I think. And it's hard to make up my mind. The hunter in me has to choose the 12 gauge. Here in Michigan, if you hunt deer, you cannot use a rifle below an imaginary line basically that runs through the middle of the lower peninsula. I have always lived below that line and hunted below that line, so I have never actually used a rifle deer hunting. Also, 12 gauge is great for pheasant hunting, duck hunting, you name it. I pretty much always have it out in the field. So, I'm not going to drag out my 12 gauge here. Actually, I have it disassembled right now anyway. But my favorite 12 gauge is the Remington Model 11. It was passed on to me from my grandfather, and it was originally his father's, my great-grandfather's gun. It was made in 1918. Mine was anyway. They produced them for a long, long time. So that's my favorite 12 gauge. That's what I gotta choose as my favorite. Also, my favorite caliber, though, I guess you asked specifically caliber, and that would be the 45 ACP. And my favorite gun in the 45 ACP is, of course, the 1911. You've all seen my 1911. Set that back over here. Anyway, the 1911 kind of founded the 45 ACP. Made it popular. Now it's used in pretty much all kinds of different guns. But yeah, I mean, it's been all around good caliber. It's a heavy load. Rocks the 1911 great. Who wouldn't want a Thompson submachine gun? I mean, same chambering. So pretty fun all in all. So that's my answer to that part of it. You also did a update to where somebody can use their knives. I've never been a huge knife guy. I own lots of them, but I've mostly used them just as tools, nothing major. Just things you need when you do things in the outdoors here in Michigan. So I'll talk about a couple of them. This one here is a sharp locking folder. This knife, very inexpensive, but has a little special place to me. I used it for a very long time. I probably got this knife when I was 11, 12 years old for my birthday for my aunt. And I haven't used it in a very long time, but I keep it around, sentimental things. But I used it a lot back then. I even had to glue these grips back on, these rubber grips. Still got the original leather sheath to it. But yeah, my aunt passed away about 10 years ago, and I've kept this knife around. So just kind of one of my favorites. And another one, I've had this one a long time. It's a Remington fixed blade with this good rubber grip. It's really the grip's really soft and feels good, and really non-slip. You can't, no matter what I'm gutting or anything in the field, this knife's always been a pretty good knife. Retains a pretty good edge. Made in the USA, and also very inexpensive. I don't think this knife costs that much, even though I've probably had this knife for 15 years. Anyway, there's my video response to the THELIONHEARTED86. If you're watching this and haven't seen that video, click the link below and get over there, check out the THELIONHEARTED86, subscribe to them, do a VR for this video, or VR for this contest. Also check out Evil Neil 187's contest. We got it's a pretty cool contest going on over there with some pretty cool sponsors, Shadow Concealment and Liberty Cans and some others. So get on it, get out there and check it all out, and have a great night.